All right. Well, I reckon we're doing it. It shows for 10 seconds now. I had to add myself to it. All right. We're going to share another one of those like the last live. So far, it's still there. It's a really good video source on BitChute. I know, well, this is YouTube. Well, you got BitChute and YouTube. So they're both whatever. They're controlled by the same people. But anyways, you can't play the videos on here, so I put the link in the description. If you want to watch the video straight without me fucking saying shit during it, that's the way to go. And check it out. The guy's got a lot of good stuff, man. I put the title of his video, which is called This is War, but it's got a bunch of different episodes of This is War. So there you have it. Hopefully the credits have been given, and we're good to go. We're going to fire it up, man. I got to do a share thing, right? Yeah, present. Share screen. All right. Then you got to click it like 1,000 times. It's funny, man. It's hilarious. Okay, so now we'll put this on. Oh, I had to close that because that's for me doing the link. So I'll make it large first and we'll fire it up. Are you ready? I gotta have to look at the text or my phone, but it'll take me. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Yep, we're good. We're on stereo. Did I get the right one? I think so. Oh, stupid. Bidenomics. I gotta get rid of that thing. There we go. Holy crap. Now I gotta look at the text if there's anybody there. Pay attention, people. Read it. Now I can see the chat. I guess I gotta turn the camera back on. Nah. It hurts. Like it. Yep. They should be executed. They fucking killed him on purpose. Fuckwads. At least the driver. Only blue can prevent laser fires. Think about the Maui Wowie. Is that Biden? Treatment for pedophiles. That's pretty good. I got a worse one than that, though. Well, probably similar. Yeah, no shit, man. That's the problem. They just keep getting out with a slap on the wrist. We got to go back to the golden rule, which worth both ways, man. To get people come in and look at it and say, oh shit, I'm a fucking libtard. I can't be watching this. It's against libtard things or whatever they believe in. Ugh. Fucking Marina Abramovic. That's a fucking scum waffle and a half. I think it's a dude, actually. Yep, need a creek too, man, because you gotta have fresh water. That's what I wouldn't. I think I'm okay with that. Although I'm gonna miss the 4-wheelers. Peter McCulloch. Yep, I agree with that. This is what I'm trying to do here. I hope you people pay attention, man. Except that's a big fucking can of beer right there for me. Smoke a bowl. Coal-fired electric cars, man. Yep. Give him another shot of saline. Oh, they ain't even the same Joe. They probably got about 10 of them with a rubber mask. All of them are pedos. What if teachers' security started baptizing kids? Yeah. You're not being forced to do any of that, but for some reason they're being forced to wave the fucking rainbow flag. There you go. You know, I got a rare woman myself, man. I'm lucky. She did a career and a mom. Eat that shit, you fucking libtards. Masks are for homos. Yep, that's what you gotta do, man. Oh, yeah.
Let's be clear, Kamala came in office determined to transform how the economy works. Change the way it literally functions. And you may have noticed, a lot of people are focused on my age. Well, I get it, believe me. I know better than anyone. But there's something else I know. When I came to office, this nation was flat on its back. I knew what to do. I vaccinated the nation and rebuilt the economy.
We're getting breaking news from the border. Customs and Border Patrol sources telling Fox News they've recorded 11,000 encounters in the past 24 hours. They say it's the single highest day in recent memory in that town of Eagle Pass in Texas. Alone, Eagle Pass saw more than 4,000 this weekend. A lot of these are live images now that we've been watching throughout the morning. And screen left is from Sunday, but we saw something very similar just 2 hours ago. So it's not ebbing, in case you're wondering on that point.
People are nuts, man. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Oh, la Biden! Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot my wife at home, so I just came over to kill Americans. Oh, because it's fun. Oh, yeah.
Meine Damen und Herren, gellende Hilferufe aus Italien. Dort in Lampedusa landet Boot auf Boot. Jede Minute kommt eins. Alle kommen direkt aus Afrika. Alle sind randvoll mit Schwarzafrikanern und praktisch alle sind Männer, junge Männer. Polizisten versuchen, Schutzketten zu bilden gegen die Anstürmenden. Dahinter stehen die Einwohner, Angst und Schrecken im Gesicht. Manche schreien ihre Wut heraus. Ein italienischer Bürgermeister sagt, was die übrigen denken. Das ist eine Invasion. Das sind Invasoren aus Afrika und Orient. Recht hat er. Denn die da kommen, sind weitenteils keine Schutzsuchenden. Das sind Männer, vor denen wir Schutz brauchen. Wir Europäer in Italien, in Frankreich und vor allem in Deutschland, meine Damen und Herren. Aber was unsere Bürger am meisten quält, ist, wie viele dieser Migranten das Bild auf unseren Straßen
You might call this guy a Nazi, but I'd call him a fucking hero.
Von Bandenkrieg, Bürgerkrieg, Straßenkampf. Nicht nur an Silvester, verletzte Polizisten ohne Ende, verängstigte Bürger, dazu die wuchernden Parallelgesellschaften, kulturelle Gegengesellschaften mit anderen Frauenbildern, ganz anderen Vorstellungen von Staat und Gesellschaft. Überall werden Frauen bedrängt, täglich Frauen und Mädchen vergewaltigt. In Schwimmbädern, in Parks, auf offenen Straßen. Unsere Bevölkerung, unsere Frauen und Mädchen haben Schutz verdient, meine Damen und Herren. Immer mehr Menschen sagen,
All right, I gotta
schlimmer
try to
als
translate
der
it.
menschengemachte Klimawandel.
But just turn the volume off and no, we need it on because
You want to talk about a real tragedy? It's right here in the canal zone of Panama City. This whole facility used to be controlled by the U.S. government. It was a military base to protect the Panama Canal. Jimmy Carter gave it away, and now it's basically been taken over by the United Nations and NGOs. One of those right here, OIM, Organization of International Migration. They're the same organization that were handing out condoms and birth control to illegal aliens before they came over the Darien Gap into Panama. Rather than saying, stop, don't do it, they said, here's some condoms, here's some birth control for when you get raped on the way. That's how disgusting these organizations are. They pretend to be good, and all they're doing is feeding on human misery. And this entire
and collecting money.
facility here, almost every single building here.
Don't
now
forget
is
the money
either United
part.
Nations operation. You've got UNICEF
Fucking your
on the other side of this
taxes.
building. You've got the UNHCR. Now they have two buildings. That's the refugee side of the United Nations.
What the
They've got
fuck?
two buildings because they've had to expand. They got too big for this. And on top of that, you even have the Clinton
Acorn.
Foundation out here. These organizations need to be defunded and they need to be investigated for trafficking. They are part of what the cartel's doing. You can't just blame the cartel. These organizations have to come down to not another dime of taxpayer dollars should go to the United Nations, and in particular, not to OIM. While they're sitting here living in luxury, they're inviting
All
people
right.
to put their lives at
So-
risk, to put their children's lives at risk, to illegally travel out of their country and head to the United States to break into our country. Dear Kamala Harris, this is the root cause. The leftist, godless, globalist
I'm just gonna go like
organizations
this.
that you support.
Good evening. Restructuring of Canadian mayors and municipalities under the auspices of the United Nations began in 1992. PM Mulrooney signed Canada onto UN Agenda 21. Canada thus became a UN member nation state. 178
There we go.
countries signed on, lured by the promise of big money to go green. By 2000, countries, including Canada, were being governed by directions of the UN, G7, G20, World Economic Forum, and World Health Organization, to name some. Every organization named is a foreign-based NGO, non-governmental organization, and every member of
That's
all
my
these
hair.
organizations is unelected. Parliamentary procedures for law changes weren't followed. In 1994, a municipal primer was issued to all local towns outlining how they were to restructure their governments. Though the municipal primer was a non-binding agreement, all towns adopted it. Our public officials, the mayor and councillors of that day, were partnered with a private corporation, the Corporation of the Town of Aurora, who appointed a chief administrative officer who helped implement the global agenda instead of a local one. The International Council on Local and Environmental Issues, ICLEI, became the main source of consultation to push and fund the global agenda. We remind you that the World Economic Forum and the United Nations signed a strategic partnership framework in 2019 to jointly accelerate the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. This is the same World Economic Forum whose chairman, Klaus Schwab, famously declared, "You will own nothing and be happy." This is the same Klaus Schwab who, referring to Canadian Prime Minister
No.
Justin Trudeau, boasted, "We have penetrated more than half of his cabinet." We would ask Mayor Maracas and the councillors, why should the citizens of Aurora bow down to the intrusive dictates of an unelected foreign entity? The fact is we should not, and we will not. What, you ask, does any of this have to do with 15-minute smart cities? Absolutely everything. SMART, S for surveillance, M for monitoring, A for analysis, R for reporting, and T for technology. Technology News editor Patrick Wood, 50 years of experience and expertise on technocracy, wrote, "The 15-minute city is a cover for data collection bonanza for technocrats who design and operate them. Cities designed for maximum efficiency always reveal technocrat thinking that efficiency itself is the goal. Maximum surveillance allows for maximum control to achieve even more efficiency." At its very root, this mechanistic thinking is anti-human. The 15-minute city narrative seeks to fool you in the guise of saving the planet, keeping you safe, and delivering convenience. It's actually the gateway to digital IDs and CBDC, central bank digital currencies. CBDCs allow bankers and or governments to freeze your bank account because you happen to peacefully and lawfully protest and express your disagreement with government policy. Anyone remember the truckers' convoy in Ottawa, February 22, when the government of Canada invoked the Emergencies Act and froze the private bank accounts of law-abiding citizens? 15-minute cities are wolves in sheep's clothing. Don't believe the countless stories spewing forth from the 24/7 basis from the elitist captured mainstream media, all claiming to have your best interest at heart. We have been burned too many times. In reality, 24/7 surveillance through the Internet of Things inside your home, 5G and LED streetlights outside, monitoring and tracking and recording everything. Implementation of exclusion zones and geofencing to restrict movement and travel. Ability to control behaviors through military-directed energy technologies. Property and car ownership to be outlawed. Evictions from farms and rural areas to gather people into cities. Digital passports being promulgated by the UN, World Economic Forum, and the World Health Organization are in the final stages of planning and implementation. They are tied to social credit score, which is determined by compliance to government directives. These passports control all access and all aspects of life. Digital currency is being implemented to end cash and monitor all your spending. Your digital currency will be turned off or on depending on your compliance score. UBI Universal Basic Income is a state-controlled allowance forcing compliance by restricting access to food, money, services, and education. All of the above will enable climate lockdowns to be implemented easily, arbitrarily, and indefinitely. The real agenda of 15-minute smart cities is to monitor and control everyone and everything. In summary, in the coming days, Council will receive an electronic info packet which will contain the text of this delegation and other items. We, the citizens of Aurora, wish to enter into a meaningful, respectful dialogue with our elected members of Council on this complex, important issue. A key framework of that dialogue is a list of questions posed to Council. Can Council explicitly guarantee that citizens will remain free to travel as is their right under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms? Can Council guarantee not to restrict access to essential services, medical care, bank accounts, government pensions, utilities? Most importantly, we, the citizens of Aurora, need to have the conversation with Council about exiting their non-binding agreement with the private for-profit entity known as the Corporation of the Town of Aurora. We need to turn back the page to a simpler time when open, transparent municipal government serving its citizens and working in their best interests ruled the day. We are your equal partners on this journey. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yay! Wow. There we go. And the idiots in the fucking desk back there, they're going, oh my God, what are we going to do now? The government wants us to wave rainbow flags. These people ain't taking it.
An East Tennessee family may be forced to leave the country. Originally from Germany, they settled in Morristown almost 15 years ago.
10 News reporter Vinay Simlot joins us from the newsroom to explain why the federal government says the family must return to Germany. Vinay?
Rob and John, they moved to the U.S. in 2008 because German laws don't let parents homeschool their children. Uwe Romanka says the schools in Germany were teaching an anti-Christian sentiment. On the keys, Uwe Romanka knows what's next. He's mastered the notes, practiced the songs.
Everything where a piano is needed, that's what I'm doing.
The piano player at Carson Newman has a family of 7 children.
We started homeschooling our children in 2006.
Their future is uncertain.
Looks quite impossible.
Uwe says the German government fined him and his wife for homeschooling their children. They fled to Morristown in 2008 seeking asylum.
Their argument was, we've got a well-founded fear of persecution by Germany because we're in this particular social category of homeschoolers.
Kevin Bowden and the Homeschool Legal Defense Association helped the Romankas fight in
Fucking
court.
Jews
An
are
appeals
fucking
court
moving
ruled
back
against
into
their
Germany,
asylum.
and
They have not
Yep.
shown that Germany's enforcement of its general school
I tell
attendance
you what,
law
man.
amounts to persecution against them. The judge wrote,
shit's effed
And they're
up, man.
here
Heads are
with
gonna
the approval
roll.
of the U.S. government.
I
but
can't wait to
without
see it
permanent
live on
residency.
TV.
Uwe says immigration agents asked him and his family to get German passports ready to self-deport.
You know, we will be
Self-deport.
Face
What
the
the
same
fuck?
situation,
You know, instead let the
situation.
fucking
Two of his children are married
the
to
what are they,
American
fucking,
citizens, two others
equator
were born
people here. What the
He
fuck,
says the
man?
hardest part is not knowing
Look at
what's
this guy.
next.
We don't have any birth choice to live there.
Yeah, this is
I don't
nuts.
have any work to provide for my family over there.
Now, the Romaikas have stayed here since that ruling through an understanding with ICE. They're required to check in with immigration agents every 6 months to a year. Now they say they're working with their attorneys to figure out what's next.
W.B. Clark of Indiana. And in
Fuck
his
that,
book, I
man.
found a very interesting sentence. He said, I never saw a case of cancer in an unvaccinated person. Now, he wrote this in 1936. So to me, that was quite a revelation. And other doctors have said the same thing, that vaccination is really a time bomb within the human system that can go off 5 years, 10 years, 40 years after the end of the vaccination. You could have this time bomb go off. You could have a stroke, a heart attack, because it's always there in your system. You never get rid of it. And apparently it's always an alien force in your physique.
The worst part of living in New York is having to ring these bells every time you want to get something at CVS.
Service needed in the dental department.
Because of me. That one. I have to do it again for the soap.
There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, it took him a little bit to cut it. But he cut it. Kabloom! There we go. No more camera.
For this one, I think this is really important. This is AirPods, right? And I have never been for AirPods, never will be for AirPods, any of that. But check this. This was at the WEF speaking convention. They explained how brainwave data collection can be used by your earpods, which will be used by the boss to make you more productive and help authorities fight crime. That sounds like the movie Minority Report. And it's interesting because I posted back in 2020 about the patents in which are placed into AirPods so that they can scan your brainwaves and pick up on all your vitals while you're wearing them. Not only that, but they also microwave your mind. That's why people are suffering from so much memory loss. They have this microwave technology placed on the cortex, and it's cooking the brain. So if you have AirPods, just get rid of them. Don't use them. Just listen to all the beautiful sounds around you.
I'm gonna have to go no comment there. Yeah. No comment? I'm gonna pretty bad person. Wait, so you're afraid to say what you really think because your school's gonna revoke your scholarship if you say what you really believe? Listen, how many genders are there?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I probably don't want to say something wrong.
How many genders are there?
Genders.
How many genders are there?
How many genders are there?
No. Subject down there. He's asking, Nah, you don't look bad. No problem. He's 17. Look back. Looks so good. Yeah, let him go to school. You believe in God? Yes, I do. What religion are you? A Christian. What does the Bible say about the genders? How many are there? No comment. The Bible? I read the Bible. I know how many says. No comment. You're gonna let the Bible be your college? No comment. This is bullshit.
Travis, did you know you can get this season's COVID-19 shot when you get your flu shot?
Two things at once. Two things at once. Two things at once. I'll have two things at once. Now back to two things at once. Two things at once. That's not two things at once.
Travis, ask about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Marina gained fame during the run-up to the 2016 presidential election when it was revealed through the WikiLeaks emails that John Podesta, through his brother Tony, was invited to one of Marina's spirit cookings. Spirit cooking is a performance art where blood, semen, urine, and other bodily fluids are used to paint in a live painting performance. Marina is a well-known artist collaborating with the likes of Jay-Z and is close and personal with Lady Gaga. Apparently, in many Hollywood circles, Marina is a big hit.
Will Ferrell? Fucking sick shit, ain't it? No, those are cakes.
Now, this is all pretty alarming to say the least.
Those aren't
but is
real
there anything
bodies.
to
Those are
get up in arms
cakes.
about?
They make cakes
I mean,
look
let's be
like real
reasonable.
bodies,
This
man.
is just
But
art.
then again, you never know what they do behind.
Art
That's
is
not
defined
film.
as the expression of human
But
creative skill
that was
and
cakes,
imagination,
okay?
producing works to be appreciated
YouTube
primarily for their
fact
beauty or
checkers.
emotional
That
power.
was cake.
By your and my opinion, all of this
But
may be
disgusting.
creepy and repulsive, but nonetheless, it is just art. Well, Marina Abramovic was asked about the role of the occult in her art on a Reddit Q&A, and she replied this. If you were doing occult magic in the context of an art or in a gallery, then it is art. If you were doing it in a different context, in spiritual circles or private house or on TV shows, then it is not art. The intention, the context, and what it is made defines what art is or not.
That's just what
As
they
found in the
say.
WikiLeaks emails, even Hillary Clinton herself is invited to and apparently might occasionally attend these sort of spirit cookings. The fact that a presidential candidate and her campaign chairman are being invited by close personal friends to a cooking of these sorts is something I would assume that the voting public would probably like to know.
It's pig's blood. Supposedly.
It might be pertinent to point out here that Hillary and Bill Clinton have a laundry list of cohorts and associates that have been busted for child trafficking.
She probably
or
wasn't
pedophilia.
half bad looking when
I'm
she
just going
was
to briefly
young.
mention a few here.
What the fuck happened? She tasted Satan's fucking
First, we have Laura
money.
Silsby, former director of the New Light Children's Refuge, was caught trying to steal 33 children.
Yeah,
It was discovered that
33.
Huma Abedin, Hillary Clinton's confidant and top aide, had been forwarding emails directly to Hillary about Laura Silsby's organization. And there is evidence that Hillary worked directly with getting Silsby off the hook.
That's right. Now, what happens when a Freemason goes into court against someone who's not a Freemason and the judge is a Freemason?
Okay, well, you have a very subtle interaction that goes on. All Masons are taught secret signs and secret words and secret phrases and this is some of the most.
Tonight's episode, part 2 of the interview with William Morgan, CADGI member. We have infiltrated the lodge, folks. Hear it yourself from the lips of a 32nd degree Freemason of the Scottish Rite of the Southern Jurisdiction.
This is what they don't want revealed more than anything else. You can stand in a particular position. You can hold your arms in a particular position. You can speak certain words, the widow's son, traveling man, keywords and phrases that will let this judge know that you are a Mason. And you can almost guarantee that he is a Mason too, or else he wouldn't have been able to lock down a lasting career in the judiciary.
That's correct. And that would explain why some people just don't seem to ever get prosecuted for anything, and others who may commit the same crime or a much lesser offense seem to be inordinately punished, given such a heavy burden of punishment, while others who have done the same thing receive either nothing or a pat on the wrist.
Well, brothers look out for each other. It's just the way the system works. It's a buddy system. If you scratch my back, I scratch yours. As a matter of fact, in the oath that a Mason swears, he swears that he will uphold and defend a fellow Mason in any problem that he may encounter, treason and murder alone accepted, but they left at their election, which means that even if a fellow Mason is a traitor to his country, we know that could never happen. If he's a traitor to his country, his brother Mason has his own choice whether he wants to turn him in or not. He is not obligated to do so, and obeying the laws of Masonry above the laws of the land, he's probably not even going to consider it.
So, in other words, one way of infiltrating and controlling our society and our government, both on a local, state, and national level, and the military, is for one of the Freemasons
That's self-explanatory. The Mason will get the job every time. Another part of the oath is that you will look out for the interest of your brother Masons in whatever capacity they may be in. In fact, it could probably be construed that not giving the job to a brother Mason would bring serious repercussions if discovered inside the lodge, and may even be a violation of the oath.
There you go, folks. All of you have been telling me that I'm full of crap and that I don't know what I'm talking about, and that they haven't infiltrated and appointed their members below them and literally taken over all levels of society, both local, state, and federal, and the military. You just heard it from the lips of a 32nd degree Freemason. That is exactly how they do it, and that is exactly what has been done. You have to understand that since this country was conceived and brought into reality, Freemasons have controlled it. And their goal always, from the beginning, was to bring about a one-world totalitarian socialist government. Or
I think that's about the end of it. Let it come back from where I was. I think that might be the end of the thing. What do you think? Somebody watching anyways. What do we got? 3 people maybe watching? Who knows? I'm shadow banned. I see nothing in the chat. Look at this shit. There's Stu Peters. I don't care for that guy. He's too glorified. Money hungry. Hope for the best. Fear the worst. Some days might. Let's check this guy out.
But truly, the most disturbing people are those QAnon folks that really and truly believe
QAnon folks
that this is all a movement, that Donald Trump is still the president, and that the United States is under total military control.
Yep, never hope for the best.
So,
because it's fucked up out there, folks.
To prove
it's fucked up.
To root out the traitors of the United States of America, instead of just going and like arresting them, they have to completely destroy the United States destroy the dollar as the reserve currency, as we're seeing.
I got
with
enough
the
time to
BRICS
pee.
nations,
I'll be right back.
and basically let our border be completely overrun to where now we have 14, 15, 16, 17 million illegals from all over the world, from China, Pakistan, India, Russia. I mean, we have illegal aliens pouring in from every single country that we've ever had a problem with, fought a war with, or anything else. We just got them pouring over the border. And everybody that believes in QAnon thinks this is all part of some great plan that's going to unfold right before our very eyes. When? I mean, how long? I mean, I can see treason from my house on the TV. I can see outright treason with all the evidence, the WhatsApps, the emails, the laptop. Do you know that, there are videos of Hunter Biden on the laptop with severely underage girls? Like these girls are like 8, 9, 10, and 12, and he's naked on screen with them, and so are they. That is on his laptop. He has not gone to jail. I mean, I just find it absolutely inconceivable that these people think that Donald Trump is really still the president, that the military is in control, and all this is going on because this is all part of one big act, one big gotcha movie. See, I told him. Really, people. So to spring this trap, we absolutely have to destroy our own country to where Donald Trump and everybody's going to still be rich. We're going to be poor and homeless.
We're going to be poor.
Just prove a ta-da. See, I told you we were right.
Well, hi there. Who's there?
I mean, if they have to completely and absolutely
Dirty operations.
destroy this
War is coming.
country just to
Yeah.
prove their point, they can sit
Yes,
back
it
down.
is dirty operations.
I don't really care to have their point proven. The only
I don't
proof is
think you
proven
can-
They're absolute psychopaths. just
I don't
like
think
the
nothing
Democrats.
can be
But
fixed.
Y'all ain't seeing that. Y'all think this is a game.
They keep saying build back better.
This is real life. Our lives are being destroyed. Our country is
Build
being
back
destroyed.
better.
And we're just sitting around with our
You
thumbs
got to
crossed,
destroy first, right?
acting like this is some movie. This is a movie. This is all by design. This is all
Fucking crazy,
the plan.
man.
Follow the plan. And what y'all need to do is follow a psychiatrist. That's what the hell you need to do. You need to find a psychiatrist or a psychologist to try to figure out what the fuck is wrong with your brain.
Boop. Boom, boop. Well, there you have it, folks. There's some wild shit. I'm going to stop the screen for a second. Oh, there's me. Oldie Wan the Doobie. Dirty operations. Well, how do you do? You know what? If you want to fucking talk about some of this shit, I want to post a fucking link in here. I don't give a shit, you know? Oh, we got to copy something, though, I guess. There we go. Instructions. White Cats upgrade to 6. Oh, fuck this. What is this shit? Copy. Is it going to paste? It does paste. Look at that shit. And there we go. I can put shit on again, which I think I'm gonna. And man, I wish I had another computer or a second screen. I lost my screen. I fucking broke it. Well, no, I broke one. Then one of them burned out. I gotta see if we get another one floating around. It works better with 2 screens. Easier to share. I gotta look at the fucking the YouTube on my phone to see what the chat is when I share a screen, because I just do the whole fucking thing. So let's do it again. Why not, right? I can still read the doohickey. And then if somebody wants, well, I won't be able to tell. Ha! You'd have to say it in the chat. And there you have it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to share another one. Those are really good videos, man. Like I said, I can look around and you guys don't even know it. It's just me up there. Well, not me. That's not me. But I am an old one, the doobie. As a matter of fact, we got to twist one up, man. Yeah. What does it say? AOC asked about her Tesla on live TV. Host cringes at awkward answer because of the vaccine. Let's check it out. You ready, guys? I don't know if there's anybody there, so I'm just going to do it anyways. Fuck, it's my channel. You know, I do what the fuck I want.
You can't resist us, Mr. Powers. You can't resist us, Mr. Powers.
Au contraire, baby. I think you can't resist me.
You're the sun who makes me shine. I think about you,
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Storytime here. I used to live in Washington, D.C. for 15 years, and I saw AOC driving her Tesla multiple times. In fact, I would go to the Whole Foods to shop, which she lives
I don't know
directly.
if I can do this one. We can do it like this, though. Yeah, I can't play. I don't know if he's like on YouTube or not. I know the other one is not on YouTube. So that one we can play, you know. But I don't think I can play that guy that much. I just got a kick out of the picture there. We ain't going to play Stu. No way. Not Stu the Jew. Fucking get a copyright right off the bat. O'Keefe Undercover in Lahaina, Part 2. Let's check it out because I don't think O'Keefe will do anything. He's supposed to be.
I'm standing here in front of the State of Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources. I just said you asking some questions.
Wow.
You just say fuck you to him?
I did.
And then another official said she's going to call the police.
turn that off.
You're going to call the police?
I told you to turn it off.
I've been arrested in the case, so I don't know about it. The emergency proclamation is a soft term for martial law. And they're saying we can't take pictures or video from the highway. Oh, they'll arrest you if you don't get out of there, and they'll retaliate. My boat on fire and not
Can't tell if anything's happening.
Someone lit your boat on fire, basically.
Yeah.
It'll take a minute.
There may be a way for me to help you with the hidden camera thing.
You have a soft. I'm going to remove myself from being upset.
Okay.
Before worse things happen.
If I give you some equipment, you think you'd do it today or tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
The undercover cameras you've seen us use in the past,
Yeah.
both in these videos
Huh.
and in our.
Yeah, we can't play too much of him, I guess, either. What's this? Goodfellows, founding Jimmy Conway Burke. What the fuck is that? Look at this dipshit shit. Worthless sheep. Well, then again, I got to be careful of that because it's probably violent. And that gets you fucking struck. We found it out. Boy, did we find it out in a hard way. You got to be careful, even though this is controlled media too. Oh, this is the symbol. Look for this fucking thing on your phone. Let's play this sucker. Dude,
We
there's
all
a...
need to support the global goals. We all need to support the global goals. We all need to support the global goals.
Global goals.
We all need to support the global goals.
That fucking Gil Bates piece of shit. But anyways, that symbol, where was that? In the beginning of the fucking thing? that. There's an app on your phone. Look for it. I think it's the fuck does it say? I don't know, but go in your apps and look for that fucking something similar to that. And fucking remove that fucking app. You got to, man. I couldn't believe when I was going through my apps on my phone when I got a new phone. You have to go in and turn all kinds of shit off, man. Or it eats your battery. My battery lasts fucking 3 days because nothing runs except for the phone. I can still go online too if I want, but I hardly ever use a fucking phone. It's too small. Fuck that. Got a 30-inch fucking screen. But anyways, look for that fucking app. But you can't, it won't be in your fucking icons on the thing. You got to go into settings, go to applications, look at all the motherfucking apps and look for one in there. And what is it going to say in there? Oh, like sustainability something. It might say sustainability or it might say wellness. Just fucking kill it. When I saw, nobody told me about that one. I was told a bunch of shit to fucking get rid of on the phone when you get a new phone. And then I saw that one myself, and it's like, you got to be kidding me. This is that fucking agenda shit. You can't have that on there. Yep. Fucking Bill Gates is a parasite. They're all parasites and fucking money-sucking people from that stolen land from the Palestinians, you know? Hey, I got away with that one, didn't I think. Fuck your feelings, anybody out there. Okay. Where are we now? I better look at the fucking thing. Okay, nobody's trying to get in. We're good. You got to make a text if you're trying to get in. Otherwise, I'm not going to know you're there. I can't see the fucking studio. We're just going to see how that fucking thing. Ha, look at this fucking shit. What the fuck? It's Zelensky flying out of a fucking giant fucking ass. There you go. These are liberals right here. It's Canada. Wait, what does it say? Literal Nazi honored by Zelensky, Canada in Parliament breaking fun. We're going to have to put that on there anyways. We'll see what this is about. Look at that shit.
I couldn't believe when I first saw it. And the more that we research it, the more insane it actually gets. President Zelensky was here in Washington with his hand pat out.
Washington.
For $25 billion more.
Holy fuck.
They'll probably give it to him. We might have an interim shutdown in the meantime. But after that, he visited fellow NATO ally Canada. And while he was in Canada, Justin Trudeau and the Canadian Parliament.
I know, I made a lot of enemies.
In a session very much like we had our joint session, where they featured a, quote, Ukrainian freedom fighter. And it turns out that Ukrainian fighter, who fought in World War II, as they described it, was a literal Nazi. Here's how they described it, though. Let's take a listen.
Zelensky's speech received at least a dozen standing ovations. There was also one
standing ovations for Zelensky? The fucking cross-dresser? I don't know if he might be a homo. Definitely a cross-dresser.
The other way to say it, let's put this up there on the screen. Our friend Yegor
saw the video.
Called the SS Division Galicia, which changed its name to the 1st Ukrainian Division in April of 1945.
What the fuck? Smoke weed.
War, the same month that Hitler killed himself. Calling a, quote, 98-year-old SS veteran a Ukrainian veteran is like calling Adolf Eichmann an Argentinian farmer. This is no joke, Crystal. This was straight up. This is not like he was a Wehrmacht soldier. No, straight up Waffen SS.
I only like that picture at the beginning.
Soldier.
We're gonna put that picture back up. There we go. We need that one full screen. Oh my God. You see that on the streets right now? What the fuck? Nah, okay, that's enough of that. Enough of that. It's fucking disgusting looking. Funny though. This is about what it is, man. Oh shit. Proof Trump's life is in danger. This video changes everything. Dan Bongino. Yeah, we saw a bunch of fucking shit, most likely. The fuck? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I can't watch. See, some of these things, you might get caught with some kind of very disturbing to the weak-minded people, to where you get a strike for gore or violence or something. I don't know. So we won't do that, even though I don't give a flying fuck about this channel right anymore, or on any of them. Too bad there wasn't other platforms to go live on. I guess you can do it on Rumble, but see, you gotta. I don't know if you gotta pay for Rumble. All right, I like these guys. I hope it's the Hodge twins. Let me see one of them. Usually there's two of those guys. Yeah, okay, there they are.
Got a damn good show.
You guys got to go and check the Hodge twins out, man. Just type in Hodge twins on any search, and you'll get these guys.
I'm talking. Well, I'm talking figuratively. No, it's true. No, it's true. You can't.
I mean, their voices are similar and everything. It's fucking cool. It's wild shit, man.
I had to work for in Russell Smith. Had to install the camera because his employees were stealing. I went there, man. I could smell that dude from outside in the parking lot.
What's wrong?
Yeah, but I got there. He had on so much cologne, it burnt all the hairs out my nose. Yeah. Hey, but I was talking metaphorically. I don't mean I can literally smell a homosexual.
Isn't it wild? Their voices are so similar.
Just the way you
now those guys are fucking twins, man.
The way you breathe.
We can't. I mean, I probably can't play a lot of them. I don't know if they're still on YouTube or not. So we can't play a lot of them. But these guys are cool. If you ever, watch them sometimes. They're pretty good. They can be pretty funny. And they spit out news in a comedic way. The Hodge twins. What the hell is that? Morbid monkey business. Hundreds of primate skulls seized by customs at Paris airport. What the fuck are they doing with monkey skulls? Maui Council sued cover up. Oh, there's the blue tarps. And there's some more blue over here too. Oh shit. What the fuck? Now we got a lot of blue shit going on. Is that more programming? Look at it. We got blue fucking background here. This guy with a blue shirt. Well, you can't. Red, white, and blue is not a thing anymore. Everything's got blue backgrounds. Trump's got a blue tie. InfoWars is just InfoWars. He's got a blue screen behind the Hodge twin. The Views got the blue. Maui, man. Holy shit. You can't make this shit up, man. Look at all the fucking blue. Something totally unexpected. Man, there's a lot of people afraid to comment, except for one person a while back. Dirty operations. Well, you'll have that. We're going to do a fresh nugget in the bowl. And I got some new stuff fucking from the Maui. There were some bad nuggets, so I chopped them off, but there were some good parts of the nuggets, so, we trimmed it apart, but you had to get the whole bad nugget off the fucking plant, I believe. And I'm hearing the same thing that I was thinking from other people that, well, what I can see is winter's coming early because man, everything ripened so quick this year, and we already got maple leaves coming down. And usually that they don't really fall until the end of October, not right in the beginning or the end of September, which it is. So I think I might be plucking a plant or two, because I went out there and I cut so many yellow leaves off, and it's like these things are dying, and they're fed well. I use magnetized water, so and it sits for a while, so it gets acclimated. There's no crap in it, it gets a chance to settle out, and whatever chemicals that they're sprayed in there settle out. And then we let it trickle out through a magnetic pipe. Well, it's supposed to juice it up a little bit, realign the molecules, Hey, it's worth it. Why not? It didn't hurt the plants. So that's what you got to do. Yeah, look up. Oh, what the fuck is that? Look out, a 9-foot long crocagator. Let's check out the crocagator.
What's it?
Hola macamilla! That's loud. It's a big alligator.
I know. I was thinking of getting in the water.
Hey, imagine being that guy swimming out there.
That was cool. Big old fucking crocagator. What the fuck is that? They lied about everything concerning health. Oh, what happened to my phone? Did the fucking chat back, you fuck. There you go. There we go. I got it back. What the fuck is that? This looks like somebody getting beat up. Oh, fuck that shit. I don't really care to watch that. A government of traitors. Check it out. I love the title of this channel. Leftists. Check it out. Leftists are sodomites.
Y'all, this comes to no surprise for you that know me. I did not vote for the Biden administration, nor do I approve of their Green New Deal agenda. And I sure as hell don't understand why we continue to send billions of dollars to Ukraine while our own American economy is struggling. They are spending billions of dollars in Ukraine to strengthen their agriculture economy, while our food security continues to cripple, while Bill Gates continues to get stronger, while China is investing into our land and water resources, and while the FDA and the USDA don't even stand up for our family farmers or ranchers. They don't care if we don't have a strong American food supply. Watch this.
This country was founded by farmers, and land ownership is the key ingredient which protects the American people from government rule.
The solution is to buy local, teach your kids where their food is coming from, learn from the farmer and not the government, and understand this Green New Deal agenda is killing our food supply. Tonight, this documentary releases Epic Times.
Yep. You get that, folks? If there's anybody listening, I don't think so. Not a lot of people like me anymore. I don't care, though. I found out that was going to happen. It's like, you're going to lose a lot of friends, I know. Who the fuck cares if I don't need them fucking retards? So we're good to go. Because when shit hits the fan, you don't want retards around you. You don't want people that didn't like you around you. Why would you? Why would you want to fucking help them? It only makes sense. No, they call you a know-it-all, fucking tinfoil hat wearer. Well, okay, I'll remember that. Yeah, we're going to remember that, folks. Oh, yeah. Loving man, but the golden rule for me is works both ways. Think about it. Golden rule, motherfuckers. So the golden rule actually is just like an eye for an eye thing or whatever, it's kind of, it's right out there. If somebody does bad to you, well, you got a right to do bad to them then. It only makes sense. Why should you take it? Fuck them fuckers. What the fuck? Elderly man falls off a cliff. Gets rescued by San Francisco first. See, that's on Breitbart. You can go to Breitbart, I guess, and see. Look at these fucking retards on The View. I can't even play that because I don't want to see them fucks. Ha! There's someone that likes Trump. Joe Rogan. President Trump's policy made America better. Biden being treated with kid gloves. That's because he likes handling kids. What the fuck? Ohio police officer angler in launching massive pound. What? A 15-pound carp. Well, I don't know. I think they can get that big. My buddy's got them fucking giant fuckers in his pond. They gotta go 8 pounds at least. Shit, they're almost 2 feet long. Imagine you can feed them shit to make them bigger. I've seen some massive carp. They ain't the pretty ones either. Yeah, they're fucking like copper carp. Like a bronze or like a faded bronze. Copper, bronze, whatever. Carp. Hey, you just think of copper. What the fuck is a camel? Camel Toe Harris got dumped. You mean she got fucking pumped in the dump many times? She drank the jizz. She drank the jizz to get where she is. That's what she does, because she drank the jizz. That thing's a fucking retard. I can't believe it was a prosecutor at one point. What the fuck? She talks about the yellow school bus. Isn't it beautiful? What the fuck? Camel Toe Harris. I wonder if it's even a fucking woman. Could be another Mike. Big Mike. I mean, Michelle Obama's got shoulders most men would just love. You know, a lot of guys got to work at it. That thing is fucking natural man shoulders. Because it is a man. Well, in my eyes, anyways. It's what I heard. It's what I see. You see? What the fuck is that? Drive-by on a Hitman? No, we can't put that on. Damn it. I would like to put it on. I probably would at the end of this, when I decide to call the stream the end. I think we're getting close to it. People are getting bored. Wow, what the fuck is that? Deliberate water poisoning leads to 50 cattle dead and 185 sick in Bloemfontein, South Africa. So I definitely butchered that name, but South Africa I got right. So down in South Africa. Yeah, you know, I've heard of that illegal. There's all kinds of poison. I mean, well, fuck. Look up in the sky when you see them fucking crisscross lines. You're being poisoned, motherfuckers. There's no doubt about it. It's not condensation. Yeah. Oh, that was part of the thing that I was going to rant like crazy. I should have put that in the description. Adrenochrome. Look at that. Is that fucking... Let's check it out. I like this Billy Jones guy. That's what's his name? The fucking Playboy guy? Is it? What the... Hefner?
All right. It's a rainy day in South Florida. Yom Kippur. It's a Jew holiday. I don't know what it's for. I know that I was...
They're turning the freaking frogs game! He was right about that, though.
Jesuit Catholic. You know, a couple points in this video, and I'll tell you, that Mulvaney Trenny, that's my cousin's kid. That's my second cousin's kid. And Jesuits are directly responsible for that mess. That thing was abused, probably beyond no limit. The way that I know this is because these same priests tried to abuse me, and I had to run, defend myself, throw things at these. I never got down like that, even since. So as a very young person, I had to learn how to defend myself because there were Catholic fucking priests after me.
That's crazy.
These Catholic priests hung out with my grandfather and grandmother. After my grandmother and grandfather passed, 3 of them were some of the worst documented pedophile sexual predators there ever were. The fact that nothing happened to me while I was around all these sick people is because I was protected and because I didn't put up with that shit. I fought them off as a child. Now that being said, I grew up in South Florida. I'm 4th generation. I'm not on the rich side, on the island side. I'm on the blue collar side. I come from a law enforcement and military and firefighter family. Everybody in my family is either law enforcement, military, or a firefighter. I'm former military. I was an explorer and a volunteer firefighter, and I went in the Navy. I got out, I was a land surveyor. And when I got out and was a land surveyor, I also was a bodyguard for an undercover DEA agent who happened to be my best friend. And did that for about 10 years. And then we parted and went our separate ways. He started out as an informant. He didn't just start out as a badged agent. And he did several years as an informant. And then ended up getting a job as a deep cover DEA guy, busting people. And so I was his bodyguard. I kept him from fucking getting killed. And I did a good job because he never got killed. He ended up dying of cancer 10 years ago, which is why I can tell you this story. So around 2005. So we parted ways around 2005. He had gotten too big for his britches and started hanging out with doctors and lawyers and people that made a lot of money, as he was making a lot of money. And in that life, he started going to the Playboy Mansion. And he'd been there 3 or 4 times. I know it was at least 3, but I think it was 4. And the first time, it's kind of like a big deal, I guess, if you're quote unquote invited back. And so he loved women, man. He was just looking back, I think he was, I don't know personally, because I'm very heterosexual, but looking back, I think when these people get really fucked up on drugs, I think they all go bisexual, I think when you drink enough or you do enough drugs, your brain just, anyway, never happened to me. I never got that fucked up. But he loved women nonetheless, even though I think that he was a little, I think that's, I don't know. I can't this county is so fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, people are weirdos.
Yeah, a lot of weirdos.
I do know how I got involved with these people, because weed was illegal at the time. And if you wanted to get weed, for your,
you see shady people.
I'm a natural holistic person. I didn't want to take medicine or vaccines or pharmaceuticals. So
oh my God, I think I gotta pick my plants.
I'm a holistic
I think I'm gonna be picking them. I'm picking one tomorrow. I think.
Motherfucking person, and there was
a lot of yellow leaves, and I think it's done. It didn't. They got a short life this year.
Anyway, it was really shitty weed. You smoked it in an El Producto. You cracked open a cigar. It was different times. There was no vaping. I don't know. If you're young, you have no fucking idea. Anyway, so around, I don't know, I guess 2005, 2006, we drifted apart as friends. Like I said, he was too big for his britches, going to Playboy Mansion, hanging out with doctors and lawyers. And then, right before he died, he called me up. This is in 2012. And he says, I'm dying of cancer. You got to come take care of me. You know, trust is, it's one of the few people I trust. Anyway. So he calls me up, says he's got cancer. I go to take care of him. And just true to his word, he died 6 months later. But with him, he had a drug collection that he had amassed over the years. And he was carrying around his drug collection with him. He'd fly back and forth. One time he flew and he couldn't find it. He called it his miscellaneous. He goes, I can't find my miscellaneous. And he looked all over for it. It turned out it was in his carry-on baggage. He put it in his carry. And he was so fucked up with cancer, they didn't even care searching. The dude flew on a plane with every single drug known to man. But again, he was a fucking DEA agent, so it really didn't fucking matter anyway. Anyway, he passed horribly. 3 weeks, he screamed out of his mind in pain until a nurse supposedly hit the morphine button until he passed. That's the story I got. I stayed with him for about 2 weeks into that. Anyway, in his miscellaneous, this guy had adrenochrome. And he flat out told me what it was. And he told me where he got it. And he said Hugh Hefner gave it to him. And it was in a brown tincture bottle, unlabeled, like a glass brown tincture bottle. It was dark in color. And just like in the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, they were doing drops of it. They weren't like drinking it. And I never seen him do it, but he told me. He told me what you do, and he said, you do drops of it. He told me exactly what it was. But at this time, it was before all this adrenochrome hype.
I seen that in that movie.
Nobody knew what it was. There was no stigma attached to it, and certainly nobody knew where it came from or that it was from most horrible things that you could imagine. But I just had this sitting on my mind, and a lot of people know, and afterwards, I told this story to several people right afterwards, and they looked at me like I was crazy, and they were like, and when I say several people, and I didn't mention the names, I just said, oh, I've seen it, somebody had it, blah, blah, blah. And they looked at me like I was nuts, and they said, oh, that's not real. Like, without even listening to the story, but I'll tell you, it's real. I've seen it. Apparently, Hefner was doing it.
That guy used to fucking pump Viagra daily.
Apparently,
and sit there with a woody and have people, women ride him.
Hefner was CIA, and my buddy
all
was
day
CIA.
long.
And there you go. And he came back from the Playboy Mansion with adrenochrome. I don't know what else to tell you. So it's real. I've seen it, and I guess there'll be a bunch more stories about all the crazy shit I've seen while I was this guy's bodyguard for 10 years.
Wow.
I don't care if you don't believe this story. It doesn't matter. If you're in
check
South
out
Florida
Billy Jones. Billy Jones for president. Write it in.
And after he passed, I went on to doing bodyguard work for other people, including Trump, before he was president. So, and I've also worked for several other high-profile people here as security and a bodyguard as well. So that's my adrenochrome story. I wanted to share it with you guys. It's real. Apparently, everybody at the Playboy Mansion was doing it, and
Fucking
apparently
sick
it fucks
shit,
you up when
man.
you do it. I don't know. I'm not going to
Yeah, it fucks them up.
say I
You
ever
lose
did.
all morals.
And I just wanted to put out this video to let you know that it's real, it exists, I've seen it. And Hugh Hefner was CIA/DIA, State Department. And my buddy was DEA, DOD. And him and Hefner were buddies. And he came back from the Playboy Mansion. And he had a drink from.
Oh, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum. To-do. We got to smoke some fucking weed right now. Oh, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm going to give Billy Joe. Look at it. We're at 13. Oh, we got a 197. That's 7 over there. No, it's going to be 14. It's a double 7. We got lots of 7s. All right. Let's see what the next numbers bring up. Ah, there's Bobby Kennedy Jr. Filthy what? Kike faggot. Oh, my God. That's racist. We have to check it out.
You should all go out and protest for the LGBT community. There are many ways you can protest. Either you can go out to a demonstration, or you can speak out loud your liberal opinion, or even comment on an LGBT creator video so his voice will be heard. We will not be afraid anymore. No, those times have passed. We will not be silent. We are here to fight for our rights. Are you with me?
Oh, my God. Fudge packer galore. Wow. Blind leopard makes debut. Blind female. Snow leopard makes debut. Como Park Zoo. We have a Como Park. Whoa. Not in our park, though. It's not that big. I love how this guy's face looks fucking fake. They make it look like Trump a little bit, yeah. Crazy. Nope. That's a diaper shitter. We got to check out the diaper shitter. Oh, Nadler, right?
Deep within the untamed wilderness of Washington, D.C., a remarkable and rather peculiar creature known as the jackass can be observed in its native habitat. This particular jackass is far past his prime, yet somehow he manages to maintain his leadership role. If you look closely, you can observe this elderly jackass attempting to remember his speech and control his bowel. As the morning's dementia medications begin to take hold, he resists his natural instinct to go knuckle deep in his nose. As he becomes more lucid, he smiles as he remembers all the money that he and his family has stolen. But he quickly begins to prance as he soils his diaper yet again. Notice the discomfort on the jackass's face as his undergarment becomes soiled. The elder jackass sniffs the air to take in his own scent as he looks to his second in command. Here, a much younger and more brazen jackass brays at the podium, while attempting to ignore the foul stench wafting from the elder jackass's adult diaper.
Now, anybody out there that doesn't think it's funny, well, we're sorry for you, because that was funny. I love videos like that. I like Kyle versus the shovel. Look that one up. You can find it on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Don't do a search Google. Just go right to YouTube. Type in Kyle versus the shovel. I already played it once, so I ain't going to do it again. That was a long time ago. But we still can't do it again. I get blamed for repeating, you know. So Kyle versus the shovel was the best, man. Yeah, look it up, man. You'll laugh. I know the kid got hurt, but he learned. I like that. More diaper shitter. All right. More diaper
In the
shitter.
heart of the political kingdom, amidst the corruption and theft, we encounter a most poignant tale. That of an elderly jackass, a creature whose life has been that of a parasite on the American taxpayer. This proud and arrogant jackass, now in the twilight of its years, has become a symbol of corruption. With each faltering step and every stumble, it's evident that the passage of time has not been kind. No longer able to assist in the theft of tax dollars and depravity, he will soon be replaced by one of his fellow jackasses. This aging jackass, once an emblem of the democratic establishment, now navigates its world with a faltering gait, stumbling with each step. Its once confident stride has given way to a hesitant dance as he tries not to fall over or soil his diaper. Yet this elderly jackass has one final trick up his sleeve.
I'd like to see the whole thing of that. It got cut short, man. What the fuck? Fuck! You fuck! Anthony Smith. Who the fuck is that? Let's see if there's any more dipshit shit on here. Ha! Look at all these fucking things. That thing. Oh my god. I forget its name. That's a tranny. This guy is cool. Dr. Ed. Let's check him out. It's getting old.
Disease
now.
is associated with parasites. Parasites make your body acidic because parasites go to the bathroom in your body. What's a parasite? A parasite is a fungus,
I said
a
it.
mold, a bacteria, a worm, a spirochete, everything. People just assume parasites are worms, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
A parasite can be another person in your life that's
There you
draining the
go.
energy from you and the vibrations from you. Yeah. Parasite is basically anything that does harm to your body.
There you go. Dr. Ed Group. I don't know what ND means. Nero? Something? Who knows? There's somebody out there that knows what ND means. Let's say Trump. Where are the White House security tapes? That guy, I've never watched the Oliver Anthony. Never. And you know what? I won't. I won't do it because everybody is. So everything that like is a hit, I make sure I do not watch it, and you shouldn't either. That way, and then you can hear about it later, what people say about it. And then you won't be programmed by it because you didn't listen to it. Because who knows how good, it's supposed to be a good thing. He doesn't want to fucking take money or anything like that and get rich, He doesn't want to sign. Sign here in blood, please. What is it? The one fucking song from that one guy, Aaron Lewis. Sign here on the dotted line and your songs, they all will play. Yep. That's what he was talking about. Even in Cayenne. That Cayenne, or no, Kanye. I keep calling him, I'm gonna call him Cayenne West. Cayenne Pepper West. He said it on a stage once, and he said that it was his mother or his grandmother. He said that they did it, not him. But then in one of his performances, he said it. I sold my soul, and that was sacrificing to become famous. That's fucked up, man. Sacrifice somebody else's life so you're famous. Holy fuck. That's fucked up. That's another thing what this stream was about. I had to rant a little bit. Not have to, if it's live, might as well fucking have a little commentary. I don't care if anybody watches this or not. It just feels good to do it. Yeah. Get a little buzz going. Getting ready for bed. Gonna have some good lucid dreams, I hope. I had some pretty wild ones, man. Shit fucking so realistic. You almost wonder if it's real. You travel through time for a little bit and come back. Who the fuck knows, man? A lot of times it's the same place. Well, that's only when I'm lost. And then other times, like, there's some pretty weird, just weird ones. My old house. But then the old house looks different. It's like bigger or something. This is all fucked up, man. You guys, I don't know if you ever had a lucid dream. What the fuck? Oh, boy, shut it down. Let's listen to this fucking dipshit, probably. Maybe
what
not.
organ
No, this
do
is
you
good
need
stuff.
to have as a
Sorry.
human being as a precursor to grow another human being and create a human life? A uterus. I love how everybody's just like.
Everyone is so shy to ever answer that
Nobody
question.
wants to say it out loud. A uterus. Yes, that is a woo. That is what grows a child. Who has a uterus? Women. Thank you. This is a college campus. Higher
Superheroes.
education. Not people who menstruate. Not birthing people. Not people who bleed. Not chest feeders, which is what the government is calling us now. You laugh, but I'm dead serious. The federal government is calling us that. Women. Our society is degrading womanhood and boiling womanhood down to something so simple as birthing people, which frankly I find unbelievably offensive and just about the least feminist thing that you could possibly say, especially if you call yourself a feminist. The gift that you have as a woman to create life is the most badass, punk rock, incredible thing that you could possibly do. I have no idea, and I'm over time, but I have no idea why our society is so comfortable letting the capacities of women that belong to us, that are beautiful, that should be celebrated and protected, suddenly belong to people who bleed or men with penises. I hear stories every day on my social media of women who walk into their OBGYN, and there are several men sitting there seeking treatment for abortion or pregnancy who have a penis, and these poor doctors have to figure out how the hell to communicate with these people. Planned Parenthood is lying to you when they say that anybody can have a child.
Think
Women
about
can
it.
get pregnant, and they're actually interested in destroying gender.
Sorry about
even
you
further by
fucking
becoming one of the
faggots and
largest
trannies or
distributors
whatever.
of hormone treatment for teenagers today,
You need to
often
go
without consent, and most
sit in the
often
woods for a
without
month
a
by
signed letter from
yourself.
a therapist even giving you a diagnosis of gender dysphoria.
Which
So they're
actually
hell-bent on
completes
destroying gender too.
that actually completes their founder Margaret Sanger's original intention, which was sterilization of those she deemed unfit. So transgender wrong sex hormone therapy actually completes their.
There you go. It fucks them right up, man. Yeah. That's crazy. I think the best thing for anybody that thinks that you can be something else is they need to go sit by themselves in the woods, take enough food, have good shelter, and sit by yourself for a little while. And think, man. Think. I'd like to actually just do it once. I don't know if I can handle it that long. I'll try for a week once. Maybe I can do it in the backyard and then, I can sneak up to the toilet. Something like that. Hey, sorry. That was a good video. There's a good channel right here. Leftists or sodomites. Then what was that other channel, man? Well, the one I put the link, the first video has a link in there. And then Billy Jones, now that one I should have saved. I should have did that link. That guy's pretty cool. He makes a lot of good videos. dog. That was a funny picture. Fucking Zelensky flying out of America's ass. What the hell? Something totally unexpected. Let's check it out. Let's watch this. Probably a tree that falls the wrong way. But I don't think anybody got hurt. Doesn't appear to be.
Watch out, Zach. It's gonna spin over.
Wow, it's hollow on the inside.
There's the doggy. That was that ride.
That's a first. So, Dad, I didn't get the squirrel.
What happened to the squirrel, baby?
The squirrel got away.
What the hell? They had to cut a tree down to get a dog out. What the fuck? How did the dog get in there? How did he get in there? I guess you had to look at. Let's watch it one more time. I can see. I don't know where the hole was.
Watch out, Zach. It's gonna spin over.
There's the doggy. That was that ride.
That's a first. So, Dad, I didn't get the squirrel.
What happened to the squirrel, baby?
The squirrel got away.
Holy fuck! What the heck was that? But you guys never seen nothing like that before. The local council in Glastonbury rejects 15 minutes. Yeah, fuck the 15-minute cities, man. You know? Fuck that. Fuck CBDC. You guys gotta fucking wake up, man. Disco Jew. We gotta watch Disco Jew. Oh my god. Ah, that hurts. No, I don't think so. I can't even watch a few seconds of that. Just the music alone fucking kills your brain. Look at this shit, man. Trudeau. I think it's Justin Castro. Check out the picture right at the beginning. I'll pause it. Think. What do you think of that?
You cannot make this stuff up. Canadian politicians can no longer be taken serious.
Go back to the first picture. Look at that shit. There's no denying it, man. No denying it whatsoever. She was fucking. Look at. He's holding her baby. That's Margaret Trudeau. And that's Justin in Castro's arms. And look at that fucking face. There ain't no denying it, man. No denying it whatsoever. Isn't that fucked up? Yep, they were there when she got knocked up. And if you looked at Pierre Trudeau, or anybody out there, I wish they would throw a picture of fucking Pierre Trudeau up. There's not a fucking bit of resemblance to Pierre. That's fucked up, man. All right, I think we're going to call it on this fucking thing. There's no chatters or nothing. No chatters. Well, you'll have that shit. Alrighty then. Shows one watching. That's just myself. Over and out. I think. Wait a minute. First I have to check myself on here. Okay, I'm live now, but I can make sure I fucking turn the sound off. There we go. Okay, that's it. Go to channel. Let's see who someone is first. Oh. Hmm. Alrighty. Fuck this. Over and out.